What is going on, my guys? Welcome back over to Ark Survival Ascended. We are over on Valguero. It just released about an hour ago. I'm excited to hop into this new map. Okay, boys, so here we are over on Valguero. So I'm gonna just be honest, I do not know this map as well as I know the other ones, but I know it okay. Starting off the bat, I do like how it's kind of like Ragnarok-esque. I don't imagine there'll be too many changes to the cave locations or terrain or other things like that, but there is some other big changes. I know they're adding a few dinos to it, as well as changing the boss and some other things like that. I'm excited for all the new rat holes that a new map brings. So we're just going to start over here in the snow and kind of take a look around, see if we can spot any changes, maybe see the new dinos and everything like that. So I remember when this map came out, it was one of the first non-story maps, and it was a big deal. There was a lot of tribes moving over here and building in all sorts of crazy places, like over here in the snow, in the cracks, and building big bases up on the cliffs here and everything. So I'm wondering if that will come back. Especially if this gets added to Conquest or other servers like that. But what I'm most excited about is probably going to be the amount of rat holes that are going to be on this map. I don't know obviously yet, but in the last Valguero there was quite a few. I lived on a few on small tribes for a long time, and I am keeping my eye out for some of the new babies that they've released with this update. Oh, here's some right here. Okay. So you can see they added mammoth babies, and I know there's all sorts of other types. There's flyers as well, so there's Argies and Pteranodons and Quetzals. So we're going to be looking for those. Okay, so let us check out the Wyvern Trench. It is looking nice. This is nice because there's another place yet to get Wyverns, not just Scorched Earth or Ragnarok anymore. And I'm sure that this Wyvern Trench is just absolutely filled with secret hidden spots and little rat holes. I remember just in this spot, last map, there was a little mesh rat hole everybody loved to build. And actually down below here is one of my favorite rat holes I lived in for like 6 months on small tribes. Let's see if we can... Yeah, it should be right here actually, if we can find it. Alright, so it looks like that one's patched up, but if you guys are looking for a spot, I'm telling you, go into single player, take a little peek around in either the Wyvern Trench or the Underworld or somewhere on the edge of the map. You're probably going to find yourself a good amount of rat holes to build in. So let's head out of here. I do want to check out some of the caves. See what kind of changes they made to the entrances. That's something they've been doing a lot with this new game, is nerfing the entrances on some of the caves. Okay, so the first one I want to check out is this triple waterfall here. I always hated raiding this cave because it didn't really have 6 times damage very far. It's a nice cave though, dude. There's a lot of metal in here. If you get in here fast, you could have a pretty decent base spot. Dude, they're not even trying with this. I hate when they do this on the back of waterfalls. It's like they don't even try to make it look nice. But there's our first cave there. We're gonna go over, and then I do think they did do a good job on some of these structures. They're like a little bit bigger and more detailed than they were in the last game. There's the Underworld entrance. We're not going to go in that just yet. Okay, this part, I was wondering if they were going to mess with this and make it a cave, but it looks like they didn't, right? This is just like a little room. Is that right? Yeah, okay. I thought that they'd maybe make that into a cave, like a buildable base, but I guess not. So we are over by the oil cave now. Let's check this out. The main alpha cave on this map. Oh, dude, that is horrendous. That is atrocious. What have they done to the oil cave? Okay, so the oil cave was already like kind of hard to build in. People weren't really building in it that much because you could just snow owl dive it, but now it has a straight entrance where you can see all the way inside. You could literally just put a cannon like right here and cannon down the entire wall, and yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a base spot people really like that much anymore. Let's keep looking around here. So honestly, I don't actually know all the caves here just because it's not a map I played a ton. I do know there's one right here though. Or wait. Maybe it's down this next part. Okay, yeah, so here is another cave. Multiple entrances, and then if I thought that yeah, is there a water entrance? This goes to like the huge water underworld. We're not going to go down there right now. It's going to take too much time, and I'm not super interested in that. But the ocean down below is massive as well if you're looking for a good spot and you get some vacuum cubes. Okay, check this out. So this is actually just as big as the map, in my opinion, dude. They're having babies on all these bigger dinos. So like this Quetzal has a little baby now. And let's see what else we can see here. There should be quite a few dinos. You can look on in the Ark Discord for the full list, or like their website. But oh yeah, so check this out. There's a little baby pteranodon right here. So that will be an easier way for us to get dinos. You just knock one out and then you claim the babies. So out here in the Chalk Hills, this is a really good starter area. There's going to be a lot of sheep, a lot of mutton, and looking at these textures, they have these same like hexagonal rocks. I feel like there's going to be a good amount of little base spots in here as well. We'll have to probably start here when we play on small tribes. Alrighty boys, so we're heading down into the Underworld now. The Aberration Zone. Very nice drop down, gives me good memories of Ark Survival Evolved. Very cool. Nice. I didn't even... So there's plants down here. This could be the spot to start out if you're just starting on the map. Wonder if there's good metal and everything else, but... As far as base spots goes, I know... I keep talking about base spots in this video, but I just know that there's going to be a lot. Even like looking at this, dude, let's just look around. Like little rat holes everywhere along the roof here. I'm finding them left and right. Super small bases in these ones, but I'm sure that there's a lot more. Does this go back super far? Okay. Nice. I mean, even this one could be a little starter base. Let's go check out the radiation zone. Alright, so here is the entrance to the radiation zone. So this is where the big changes were made. So from what I read, they added rock drake eggs as well as reapers. So you're not even going to have to go to Aberration if you don't like that map anymore, which a lot of people don't. Oh, and there's black pearls down here, which is nice if you're looking for those. But yeah, so rock drakes are going to be in this trench, fairly easy to access. Here's a spot for their eggs, and then the reapers should be here too, which makes that nice. So now you'll be able to get reapers on Aberration and Valguero. Okay, here's a reaper. So this is probably easier than Aberration even to get reapers here. You could just lead these to the entrance, get them out of the radiation zone, and then get your whole tribe pregnant with reapers. Okay, boys, so I've just been scoping out a couple of spots to have in mind for when we start on small tribes. I don't know, I might just have to like grab a cliff platform and see if we can sneak a spot in the ceiling like this. I don't imagine too many people are going to be looking up there. It might be kind of hard to access, but I'm excited for small tribes. But we're going to head out of here now. I think that this is the exit, if I am not mistaken. Let's see. Oh, no, it's this other way. Okay, I was going to say, where is it? So this entrance, they actually added like a ton of crystals. Oh, and they opened it up a little bit for this other Underworld entrance. So that is a little bit easier to find now, at least. That's helpful. Okay, boys, so we're spawning into the boss. I know that it changed. I just wanted to get a look and see what it's like. Oh, that's scary. Wow, it is super foggy in here, though. Oh my gosh. There it is. Okay, this is the Mega Raptor boss. Very fast, dude. Holy, that's like, I think that this is the fastest boss by far. Way faster than the Brood Mother even. This guy's jumping away. Oh my gosh. There's like, is there a little beacon where he's gonna land? That is crazy. So yeah, I don't think this boss is going to be easy. The last Valguero boss was pretty easy. It was just like the dragon, the monkey, and the manicore. What is this thing? Beacon? Oh, jeez. Honestly, that's a terrifying boss. I don't even know what would be the best dino for this. I do imagine it's going to have like super high DPS, so maybe you're going to need like Rexes with a heal or something like that. Let's see. So the Gamma boss gives you 90 element, just for your information. I don't know how to defeat that, honestly. You could probably use Dinosuchuses, maybe with a tank, something like that. But I do think this boss is going to be a little bit harder than the old one. But yeah, we're going to wrap up our video there. I just wanted to jump into the map, get my first impressions, and it does look pretty decent. I don't think it has too much difference versus the old maps, honestly. It's not that amazing in my opinion, but I'm excited to play it. We're going to be playing some small tribes, hopefully, and we'll catch you guys in that video.